Leaders, here's what inclusive belonging is not. When I worked at Procter & Gamble, I was a peer with someone who's a good friend of mine, female. And we did our work. We had offices side by side. At some point, I became her manager. And I used to go to the manager's meeting. And the people in the roles that I used to have, which she still had, would come to the meetings and explain how they expected or planned to approach their brand in the upcoming quarter. Well, she came to me before one of those meetings as her boss and said, "You want me to be there?" I said, "What do you have on your calendar?" She said, "Well, I have this over here." I said, "Then go do that." She didn't go to the meeting. And while we were in the meeting, her brand got talked about extensively. When I got out of the meeting, she said, Did they talk about my brand?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, did you take notes?" I said, "No." She said, "Why not?" I said, "I don't ever take notes. I remember. What do you remember? I don't remember anything about your brand." So she was in a funk for 2 weeks, and I finally got tired of it. And I walked into her office and shut the door, and I said, "What? What is going on with you?" She said, "I should have been in that meeting. Every other male at my level was in that meeting." I said, "You said you had a meeting." She said, "I did, but I would have changed it." I said, "Then you should have changed it." She said, "Yeah, but," I said, "Why didn't you just push it?" She said, "Because if I pushed it, I would have been labeled a..." I don't even have to complete this sentence for the women watching and some of the men. BITCH. And I knew when she said that to my face, she was right.